What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Daniel, and welcome back to your video. Today, I'm doing race picks for the season finale 500. Let's go and just jump straight into it. This week in NASCAR is heading to Phoenix International Speedway for the final race of an era. This will be the final race for 5 mud nuts on the pit stops and 5 mud nuts on the wheels. This will be the final race of cars being built from the ground up before everything goes next gen. And this is also the final race of the Gen 6 era before we transition to the next gen car in 2022. The next gen era is going to be really, really cool, but we're going to be jumping into this weekend for the final race of that. So first, let's take a look at the weather for this weekend going into Phoenix. The weather is absolutely going to be very, very good for Phoenix standards. It's going to be a high of 89 degrees with a low being in the upper 50s to the low 60s with a 0% chance of rain, with it being sunny skies. And when the green flag drops, it is expected to be around 87 to 88 degrees. So the weather is going to be looking really, really promising for Phoenix International Raceway. We also are going to be crowning a championship this weekend at Phoenix. And let's take a look at the 4 drivers that will be competing for an NASCAR Cup Series championship. The 4 drivers that are going to be competing are Kyle Larson, Chase Elliott, Denny Hamlin, and Shreks Jr. So you got Hendrick Motorsports versus Joe Gibbs Racing, which has generally been the 2 teams that have been up front. It's going to be 2v2 for the championship. One of those drivers is going to probably cross the finish line first. Historically, the driver that has won the race has won the championship, so there's potential that that could be the case going into this weekend. But let's finally now jump into picks. So for those who are new to the channel, here's how I do picks on the channel. I do picks similar to the NASCAR Weekly podcast. I do suck pick, the driver that always runs up front, or a driver that doesn't always run up front, who's been a bad string, who I think is going to struggle. And underdog pick, a driver that doesn't always run up front, who's been in pretty good performance and not great equipment, who I think is going to have a good run. And I pick the winner, who I think is going to win. And then I tell you which ones you need to watch out for this weekend. And I got 4 that you for sure should keep an eye out for this weekend here at Phoenix. So now let's jump into picks. Who is my suck pick for this weekend at Phoenix? So my suck pick for the season finale 500, this driver is coming off of a win at Martinsville. However, I looked up this guy's stats here at Phoenix, and his average finish is not really that good. He has a 24.75 average finish here at Phoenix International Speedway, and he only has 1 top 5 here at Phoenix International Speedway, and I believe that's the race he dominated back in 2016 when he led a lot of laps. And this is very surprising considering this is this guy's hometown. My suck pick is going to be this guy, Alex Bowman. Like I said, Alex Bowman is coming off a win at Martinsville, but Phoenix has not been a very, very good track historically. He struggled the last time we've been here, and a lot of us starts to keep that in mind have been in the Hendrick cars. It's not all just been with the 23 team BK Racing or Tommy Baldwin Racing. A lot of those starts have been with this Hendrick Motorsports, and he's absolutely struggled. So I think that Alex Bowman is going to struggle this weekend at Phoenix. I don't think he has a lot of speed and a lot of pace, and I think he's going to struggle this weekend here at Phoenix. And now we're going to jump on to the underdog pick. Who is my underdog pick for this weekend's race at Phoenix? My underdog pick has been improving as the year has gone on. This driver has been very, very fast throughout this single season. And the last time we were here at Phoenix, they had a potential to get their first career top 5, but their crew chief at the time, Mike Wheeler, made a really, really bad judgment call that cost this guy an opportunity to potentially finish in the top 5 or minimum finish in the top 10. But this team has a new crew chief, and they have improved. My underdog pick, of course, is going to be Bubba Wallace. I think that 2311 Racing has been one of the most improved teams from the start of the year to the end of the year. And they'll be making some big upgrades next year by having Kurt Busch being the organization. But I think that Bubba Wallace is going to be really, really good. This is actually one of Bubba Wallace's better tracks on the schedule. He does have a top 10 here throughout his career, whether it's been with Bridge Penny Motorsports or 2311. He does have a top 10 here. I think that Bubba Wallace is going to finish in the top 10 this weekend. I think he's going to have a lot of speed, and I think he's going to have a lot of pace. And I think Bubba Wallace will finish in the top 10 and have a very strong run and close out for a pretty good year with them already getting win at Talladega. I think they have a good run to close out their first season as an organization. And now we're going to jump on to the winner's pick. Who is my winner's pick for this weekend here at Phoenix? My winner's pick is going to be the guy who's going to win the championship. Every single year that we've had a championship race from 2014, whether it's been a Homestead or last year in 2020 or this year, the driver that has went on to win the race has won the championship. And I think that is going to happen once again this weekend. My winner's pick is going to be the driver of the 5 car for Hendrick Motorsports, Kyle Larson. Kyle Larson absolutely has been really, really great this year with 9 victories. And I think he's going to cap it off by being the first driver to win 10 races and get double-digit wins for the first time in nearly a decade and a half. The last time that happened was in 2007. And I've got reasons behind that. They are bringing the Phoenix car that they brought the last time. And I have stats to say that Kyle Larson actually was the fastest car on track. He was actually faster than Shreks Jr., who won the race the last time we were here. And the reason he finished 7th is because he had 2 speeding penalties and one of the fastest cars on the track that day. So I think that Kyle Larson is not going to have those issues. I think he made those mistakes last week at Martinsville, and I think that Kyle Larson will not have those same mistakes. And I think he is going to be your 2021 NASCAR Cup Series champion. And I think he's going to pick up his 10th win of the season and close out one of the most incredible seasons I've seen in a long time for a driver by winning this weekend at Phoenix. I think he's going to win. So now let's go and jump on the ones you need to keep an eye out for this weekend here at Phoenix. The first one is going to be Denny Hamlin. Denny Hamlin has been Kyle Larson's biggest rival throughout the year in racing terms. Denny Hamlin has been extremely consistent. But Denny Hamlin also has been pretty good here at Phoenix. He ran a top 5 a lot of the day at Phoenix the last time we were here. And Denny Hamlin actually has won at this track a couple times. He won this track in 2012 in the spring and also won this track in 2019 in the fall. And I think Denny Hamlin is going to bring a lot of that speed. And they have been working on these Joe Gibbs cars for a very, very long time. So I think that Denny Hamlin is going to have a lot of speed. I think he's going to have a lot of pace. And I think he's the first driver you for sure should keep an eye out this weekend here at Phoenix. A second driver I think you need to keep your eyes on is going to be Chase Elliott. Chase Elliott has been very, very good here at Phoenix. He does have a win here, which was last year's race in the fall, where he went on to win the NASCAR Cup Series Championship. But Chase Elliott actually has been very, very good here. He has one of the best average finishes. As a matter of fact, I think he has the second or third best average finish among active Cup Series drivers. And even during the times that Kevin Harvick dominated, Chase Elliott still had a ton of speed. So I think Chase Elliott is going to bring a lot of that speed, and I think he's going to bring a lot of that pace, and I think he's going to be the second driver you should keep an eye out for this weekend here at Phoenix. A third driver you need to keep your eyes on is the final driver that will be competing for a NASCAR Cup Series Championship, Shreks Jr. Shreks Jr. has been very, very fast on tracks similar to this. He has gotten he's gotten one win at Richmond, which is a track very similar to this, and he has been very fast on speed at tracks close to this, and all of his wins have come at 750 horsepower package races, which I think is going to play a major role in Shreks Jr. having an opportunity to win. He's going to be very fast. I think he's going to have a lot of speed, and not to mention, he did win the last time we were here at Phoenix, so I think that's going to come into play, and I think he's going to have a lot of speed this weekend at Phoenix. And the final driver that I think you're going to need to keep your eyes on for this weekend here at Phoenix is actually going to be William Byer. William Byer is the only driver that is not competing for a championship this weekend that I think is going to be fast. And the reason is because William Byer has been absolutely outstanding throughout these playoffs this year. He has contended for top 5s and top 10s every single race of these playoffs. He just had some bad luck early in the playoffs by having some bad runs at Talladega, Vegas, which got him eliminated from the round of 12. But he was so good at the end of the round of 12. And he's been honestly really, really impressive. And I think he's going to continue that momentum that he's had. And I think he's going to get a top 5 this weekend. I think he is actually going to be the best finishing driver that is not in the Final Four. And I think he gets a top 5 this weekend here at Phoenix. So, those are my race picks. Just a reminder, my suck pick is Alex Bowman. My underdog pick is Bubba Wallace. And my winner's pick is Kyle Larson. And the ones to watch are Denny Hamlin, Chase Elliott, Shreks Jr., and William Byer. So now that actually is the last time that we're going to be doing picks. This actually is the final picks video on this channel for the 2021 season. I have been doing picks for 3 years. I want to thank you guys for your continued support throughout these picks. These picks videos have been absolutely incredible, and I've enjoyed them. I want to change up the way I do picks so going into 2022. I want to find some ways to maybe get you guys involved. I know I said that last year, but a lot of things came out at the beginning of the year 2021, and hopefully going into next year, there are probably going to be some changes where I'm probably going to let you guys actually get involved into next season's picks videos. So I hope I'll have some more announcements in regards to that coming up in the future picks. Probably when we begin the next year, when I do that update video for the beginning year in a couple of months. That's probably when I will talk more about this broadly. But we'll see what happens going forward. But this is the final picks video for 2021. I've really enjoyed them. I always love making these picks videos, and I'm looking forward to going into next year. So, anyway, that is going to be for the final picks video of 2021. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, notification on so you're notified when a video does go live on my channel. Follow me Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and support Patreon as well. Links searchable for that, and combo your race picks for this weekend here at Phoenix. Let me know who's your suck pick, let me know who's your underdog pick, and let me know who you think is going to win this weekend at Phoenix, and tell me which drivers you are keeping your eyes on for this weekend at Phoenix. Let me know that in the comments below. Anyway, like I said, I want to thank you guys for watching today's video. And I'll see you guys next time for some more great and awesome NASCAR content on the channel like this. We've got a lot more content coming out for the championship week. We've only got a few more days till championship is crowned. And I'm looking forward to the rest of the content that's coming out. So I'll see you guys next time for some more great and awesome NASCAR content on the channel. Take care, everybody.